what is important is our selection of species. Malaysia, we have over 200 Ganoderma, no? Type. And we selected only 6. How do we know that this species of Ganoderma is good or is no good? First, we can experiment on chicken. Okay? Very simple experiment. The hens, after laying egg for some years, they will stop laying the eggs. So if the Ganoderma can regenerate, so if we give the Ganoderma to the chicken, it will start to lay eggs again, that means it have regenerative. So we have so many types of Ganoderma in the jungle. So we collect it one by one, okay? Then we feed to the chicken. And chicken, they are very smart, you know. If the thing is good for them, so we feed to the chicken. Then the hen started to lay eggs again. Okay, then we know this Ganoderma will be good for regeneration. And another thing is that chicken do not live wild outside. So when we feed the Ganoderma to the chicken, if they can fly on top to the trees and spend the night on top to the tree, what does that mean? They mean it can energize the chicken. So after that, we selected 6 species of Ganoderma. Is the translation okay? I'm talking about feeding the chicken. I'm not talking about frying the chicken. This is the first stage of trying on the products. After that, we started to give to friends, to this thing, and to get a testimony. And fantastic testimony. Then DXN is formed. This is the first stage of the product. Afterward, one Ganoderma can produce how many Ganoderma? One Ganoderma can produce at least 1 million Ganoderma. How? Because from one Ganoderma tissue culture, okay, we can get 1 to 200 first batch of spawn. We take the tissue from the Ganoderma, we put it into this petri dish, it starts to grow. We can get 100 to 200 plate. Okay, so those grow well one we keep, those doesn't grow well one we throw away. So we get 100 this. Then from this dish we transfer to the grain. Like this, what they call, like this barley, and also this oat. We transfer to the grain. One dish can transfer to at least 100 bottle. Okay. Then one bottle can transfer to another 100 bottles. So 100 multiplied 3 times is 1 million. That is not the end of the story, Then one bottle, you can sit at least 300 Ganoderma bags. So theoretically, one Ganoderma, we can produce 30 million Ganoderma. But we are not going to produce all 30 million. We only select the best. Selection of the best. So we select, So we plant the Ganoderma. After planting Ganoderma, even though it's tissue culture, some they're growing very well. Maybe 1 or 2% they grow very well. 1 or 2% is not growing very well. It's not growing good. So the 1% we select again. Then we tissue culture again. Okay, so we keep on selection, After some years, our Ganoderma become very, very powerful. Ganoderma takes about 3 months, one cycle. But how about mycelium? What is mycelium? When we do tissue culture, okay, then if we grow the roots, Ganoderma don't have roots, they call mycelium, the white part. We grow it into a semi-solid culture, then it grow. Okay, it grow very fast. We can harvest it in 14th day. You remember many years ago, I talking about 17 days. That is 10 years ago. Now, 14 days we can harvest. Why? Because from the growth of the mycelium, we also select the best. We multiply. Select the best. We multiply. So there is a parallel development of Ganoderma and mycelium. Ganoderma take 3 months, 1 cycle. Mycelium take 2 weeks, 1 cycle. So after 20 years of selecting the best of mycelium, now our mycelium become, our GI become very, very potent. So some leaders, they even use only on GL mycelium and they get beautiful result. In this aspect, no other company can compete with us. You know why? Because the Ganoderma are not planted by themselves. The Ganoderma is planted by farmers. So when you buy the Ganoderma from farmers, how to determine the price? Is by kilo. 1 kilo, how much? You buy from the farmers. So the farmers will go for the big Ganoderma, the heavy Ganoderma, and the old Ganoderma. Because the older you plant, the bigger it is, it becomes very heavy. Okay? And this kind of Ganoderma is useless.